G'day, mate. This is a story. Ken's finding it hard to move on, no matter how nice he is. Well, everyone's nice, and everyone wants to be nice. Let's have a listen. You see, Ken Dentley wanted people to like him, and he found it awfully hard, seeing he loved the simple life of drinking and having sex. And he did that for years and years, saying, "What the fuck? Why aren't I getting the respect I deserve? I am really in fucking pain." You see, each day he would get up and say these words: "I must find a job and settle down and hopefully find my mojo to chat up women." But Ken was so determined to find women, he skipped. He skipped to who? He skipped to the whole find a job thing and went straight into finding women thing. And despite every woman saying to him, "Fuck! Why don't you piss off?" I am not going to waste my life on losers like you, man. I want nice men who works able to support me. And Ken said, "Fuck! Why do you mock me, great one?" And instead of saying he isn't, he says to everyone around him, "Don't muck with him. Don't muck with him. He's not like us. He just drinks alcohol all day. No, mate. Don't muck with him. He's not like us. No fear." And he said that voice day in and day out from a friend he thought he could trust. And in his mind, everywhere he worked as a volunteer, he was known as an idiot. He was known as a good worker. They thought he thought his voices could make him getting into a little sacking meeting. And the big boss and the head honcho said, "I'm sorry, mate, you're not the person we thought you were." And that is wrong, to push a kid in the pool and just because he is teasing you. After being forced out of there, Ken ran to the road and said, "Fuck!" And then he went home being so fucking angry and went to the pub and got violently drunk and got into a few fights. And unlike most people who can move on quickly, Ken heard in his head the people getting their way into their heads, saying, "He's not like us. Let's tease him." And every time Ken went out to actually look for a job, he heard people teasing him in his mind, saying, "You're a loser, and you ain't going to get a job. No, you would have no work. You wouldn't no work if it came out to bite you on the bum." And every time for 4 weeks he went into the employment center and laughed very crazily and making every lady feel very weird. And when the employment center said it wasn't right for him, he yelled out, "Fuck! What are you fucking doing, dickhead? I want a job and you should like me for that. But I am having problems, oh yeah." And Ken went to the youth center to find some work there. And his voices said, "Don't muck with him. He's not like us." And he was knocked back. And then he tried a few hotels, thinking that would be nice atmosphere for him. And the voices were saying, "Don't muck with him. He's not like us," my old friends. And car drivers and other people he hated at the club. And needing the right job so badly, he yelled out, "Fuck! I am trying to be the same man as my father Alexander. I went to many businesses and heaps of knockbacks, hearing, 'Don't muck with him. He's no way, never, ever going to be like us, man.' Again." Ken said, "Fuck! Leave me alone. I want to better myself, like you said." And the voice was saying, "No, you're not like us. You'll never be like us. So go back home, baby shy cunt, and keeping sitting on your lounge chair like a crazy person." And I said I might ask the service station if they are hiring people. And the voice says, "Don't fuck with him." And then Ken heard his friend's voice say, "No, you are too shy to be like us." And Ken straight away thought he meant that he was too shy to be like the workers. But his voice trying to put his parents' words in his mouth, and then he said, "Don't fuck with him. He's not like us. He used to sit under us. He's not like us anymore." Now Ken has turned his life around, and he respects people better than he did. And he also, now that these voices he was hearing ain't true, and he said, "Voices, go and suck a lemon, mate. I am never going to be like that boy who says that. They are big rich pricks anyway. I am a poor man who just struggles through life. I will get what I want. I will win the war." I don't really believe about the war and all that. It's just a bit of fun, you know. Catch you later.